This is it, the new digs. Here we go. Should we start with like the main floor, I guess?
You know what my favorite part of this is going to be?
The part where you've never seen it before?
Also that I can't see them.
Oh, well, that's a little awkward. All right. Well, there it is.
I will bring up the stream, but it will be very delayed. But yeah.
All right. Yep, that makes sense. So that's the stairwell. The style is a little over the top for us. Um like it's
Yeah.
super nice, but in like a kind of old fashioned kind of way. Um so that's pretty cool, but I will
There is a thing where
probably.
like when it's decorated and done up by the person that currently lives there, like people, anyone who's like shopped for apartments or done anything like that, they'll know like it's your own flair on things is going to change the place a lot.
Yeah, but that
So
fireplace though.
yeah. Yeah. True.
I get a kick out
Yeah.
of this picture frame. So you've got the picture, you got the frame around it, you got the light that shines down on the picture, and then you've got another
Oh
trim that
man.
goes around the picture. And I'm kind of sitting here going, I don't own a single piece of art. Um, what do I do? What do I put there? I have no idea. There's all this like wiring in these walls that just I don't want a light there. What would I do with a light there?
You
Uh,
could put your it's not your wedding photo. With the one with you and Yvonne on the thing.
oh, the honeymoon photo.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I could put that there.
I know you. Yeah.
I don't know,
I'm just
man. Here's
gonna
the
say out of the
kitchen.
things that you have, that's the only thing I can think of.
Yep. Here's a shot of the kitchen. So we're probably going to refinish the floors. They're solid wood floors, which is super cool. Would be extremely wasteful to take them out. So I think we don't like the color. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to sand them down and refinish them something a little bit cooler, a little bit, yeah, a little bit less, a little bit lighter, maybe a little bit cooler. We're pretty overall happy. The kitchen looks pretty amazing. So many people are telling me to put a TV above the fireplace. Guys, are you doing that to trigger me? Is that why you're asking me to put a TV above my
Basically the
fireplace?
worst.
It's the worst. I refuse. I absolutely refuse. Oh man, Brass Caribou over on Floatplane says I'm liking that kitchen desk. Okay, so that's not called a kitchen desk. That space is designed for you to take phone calls and write down messages and stuff.
Yeah.
Remember that? Kitchen desk.
There's so many
Oh
things about this
man.
place are so like
1995.
baller 90s. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Super baller 90s because everyone
Baller
had corded
90s.
phones, right?
Yeah.
And you would often someone would call your residence
Yeah.
and not be able to call a specific person. So it was very often they would get the wrong person. It would be very often that that person would not be available at that
Yep.
time. So you would want that like desk so you could like take call
Post-it
notes.
notes.
Yeah.
I think it was built in
Epic.
92. So that should give you
Okay.
some
Yeah.
idea of the era of things. Unfortunately, that means there's no network wiring whatsoever. But hey, at least they've got this fantastic built-in bookcase unit with this wonderful TV spot here that you can tell is totally the shape of modern TVs. So that's really convenient.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it is CRT-tastic. And then over here, this spot right here is a built-in CD storage unit.
By the
And
way, another very specific art location.
I know, right? I just don't know what to do with that stuff. It's just ah. It actually has more than two fireplaces. There's at least one more. I can't remember how many more there are because I think we're putting in one more. Let's see. That's it for the main floor. If you guys are bored of this, I can definitely stop showing you house pictures, but If you are not bored of it, I would be happy to show you a little bit more of it. There's a good look at the downstairs here. I'm just making sure we can't see outside. Yep, there we go. There's a good shot of the downstairs. So there's a foosball table there. This is funny. Apparently this closet is specifically a little bit taller than a normal closet so that you can tuck your folding ping pong table into it. That is apparently a thing.
Forgot about that. That's actually amazing. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, dude.
So that's pretty great. There is an unfinished basement. So
Oh man.
most of the basement is unfinished. We're going to turn this area where the ping pong table is here into a theater room. This area here is going to be like a gaming area for me and my kids and my wife. I'm probably going to try to cram 5 PCs in here. I don't know if it'll fly, so there will be at least 3 for the kids, and then my wife and I might have our machines
man.
upstairs in the office. Over here is going to be
so cool to have a 5-person LAN area though. Like I
know,
hear you.
right?
I understand. But oh,
It's not as big as it looks. This is a
at
wide angle
least
shot.
4. At least 4 though, because then you could do Left 4 Dead.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll do my best. I'll do my best,
Man,
but
okay. Yeah, yeah.
it is not as big as it looks at all.
That place is also pretty yeah. Someone could come over with like a laptop and you could just do like a temporary table.
Yep, for sure, for sure. And there'll be a second, or there'll be at least one other gaming machine, or there'll be at least 2 other gaming machines in the basement. So there'll be one in the media room, obviously, and then
Right,
there'll be a
okay,
VR
yeah.
space that's over where that foosball table was. That will also have a TV on the wall, and will obviously also be gaming capable if it's going to be where my VR setup's going to be.
Right.
So there's going to be a lot of content coming over the next little bit here, guys, because this place is going to need a real tech makeover. I don't think I'm going to do all of the stuff myself this time, though. It took me 10 years to get my current house to the state where I'm really happy with the technology situation, with my server closet, with my Wi-Fi access points everywhere I need them to be. Everything's hardline, Cat 6A. Like, this place is perfect. I've got all of my base stations, my lighthouses for my VR in the living room, all wired up through the ceiling, so none of the cables are running down the wall or anything like that. But it's not often I get home at the end of the day after work and I feel like crawling around in my crawl space. You know what I mean? Like I think
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna let a professional come in and do the Cat 6A this time instead of doing it myself.
Yeah, so a bunch of people in Flowplane chat were asking for moving vlogs. I guess you can speak to this. I don't suspect there will be moving vlogs, but
No.
like what you just said, I'm sure there will be like tech upgrade. There will be content around the house anyways.
So the people are asking to see the mechanical room. So like the boiler and furnace and stuff. So it doesn't have a furnace. It has in-floor radiant heat, which is sweet. And get this, I don't even have to hire someone to do the check of it because Jake got Fleer to send us that like $30,000 thermal camera. So I'm just doing it myself. So you just turn the heat up across the whole house and then you just walk around with your thermal camera and make sure that there's no dead spots.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Anyway, here's
That's sweet.
the mechanical room is crazy. It's huge. This room really is as big as it looks. And the reason for it is that they had intended to put in a pool and they never did it. And they had wanted all the pool equipment in this room and it never went in. So it doesn't have a continuous water heater like we put in our current house, but it does have 2 hot water tanks. So you should basically never run out, which I thought was pretty funny. That is a very 90s continuous heaters don't exist yet, or they are too expensive solution to that. And there is absolutely no Ethernet in this place whatsoever. So I'm going to need that. Telus says fiber is available to the address, though, so that's good.
So someone in chat said, "Where's Luke's room?" And then someone responded, "This looks like Luke's room." Nice, I dig it.
Here, this can be Luke's room. JK, this is the master bedroom. Pretty simple. You know, a lot of the places we went and looked at had crazy master bedrooms. Like, there's this
So weird
sitting area in it,
Yeah.
and like, I'm kind of sitting here going, who sits in their bedroom? Like,
Yeah.
that is so weird. Or they would have like a balcony that opens out in front of the house. I'm sitting here going, they'd have like and it would be staged by the realtor or whatever, and they would have they'd have like a little table for sitting and having tea or what. And I'm sitting here going, who would do
Why do you
that?
do that
Who
in
would
your
be,
room?
yeah, why would you do that in your
Yeah.
room?
Unless you have like literally a servant, but like that's, you know,
Because it's
a little
always
cringy.
it's always places where you would see this stuff that are enormous, right? And have a gorgeous backyard and patio. So I'm sitting here going, why on earth would I
Don't
be
go
sitting
there.
sitting on the top of the front of my house when I could just be in my backyard where I have privacy?
Yes, I would
Obviously.
like to observe the cul-de-sac or wherever it is.
Yeah, or whatever.
I need
So,
to I need to observe every car that drives down my street perfectly.
um, I think that's pretty much it for the pictures that I can show without showing any of the exterior. And that's my goal, is to not show the exterior of this house at all. Something that we did to make things a little bit more challenging is a thing I'm just actually not going to talk about, just to make my life easier. So I get to go pick up the keys in 20 minutes, which means we better get through some more tech topics. Otherwise, we're going to have had a one topic show. So
Yeah.
thanks for looking at house pictures. Oh, people are asking all kinds of things here. It's so obvious you don't have servants, says Noobmaster96. Yes, I do not have servants. Yes, it has air conditioning. I actually like the air conditioning at my current place better, not just because I did it, but because it's room by room at our current place because we did it with mini splits. Whereas at the new place, it's just one big unit, so you're gonna have rooms that are hotter and you're gonna have rooms that are not as hot, and that just is kind of annoying. Um, Someone says looks like the roof needs to be redone. The roof does need to be redone. It's gonna cost like 100 grand or something like that. We're putting in solar though and stuff. So
Oh, that's cool.
there's a
Yeah.
reason we're going like super sustainable, like forever
Are you getting
roofing.
shower walls?
I don't think Powerwall's here yet.
Oh,
There's solar roofing stuff isn't here yet. So
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't actually looked into that.